Hello, everyone. Welcome again to K Podcast. So, I don't know if you guys have been seeing this video go viral because I saw it yesterday on my For You page on TikTok. But when I tried to watch the video some more, the person that posted it had taken it down. Probably because of the violent nature, maybe, or something for the fighting scene of the video. Now, although I have brought the whole video over here of this altercation, I am just gonna say this. First of all, there are also people out there on Facebook that are, by the way, for all of you guys that don't know, that are feeling sympathy for this man, that are out there saying, "Oh, you're not supposed to go this way, King," and literally being like, I don't understand people like that. I don't. Because if you watch the whole full clip, that woman was just standing there trying to get her food. And he is just like, say one more thing. This is the thing. This is a kind of man that they even talked about him on the Facebook post that they put recently, which I'm going to bring up by the way, that they posted. After that person done talk about how he's not supposed to go this way and how he deserved better. It is a better for what? For putting hands on a stranger, a total stranger that you don't know. This is somebody that is not related to you. You just go around putting hands on people. Of course, this is someday this is gonna happen. Like, are people just surprised? I mean, no, I'm not surprised that it would. Okay, so this is the thing. I've been getting in my feelings for this particular case because yes, when this case first come out, I saw the video. I saw the video yesterday on TikTok. And I'm like, okay, at least the media is gonna make this right if this is the situation, and if this boy had to put himself in this particular situation to actually try to, you know, remove his mother from this situation that this man had swing more than 4 times on this woman. And this is another thing. The men that were standing in on the queue, they were standing in queue to get food, they just left. They were standing there watching this fighting go on. They were standing there not doing anything, not separating the fight, not talking to this guy and telling him to chill or back off this woman. No, they stood there and watched it as if it was a wrestling. And then when things got at the end, some of them started, moving out, going out, not confronting this man. And this is, by the way, I'm just gonna talk to all the other men in the back right now. You know how men always talk about we protect women. If we don't protect you, you're gonna be. Where's the protection? Where's the protection? I want to see where the protection at. Because too many women are being literally abused out here, attacked out here in presence of men. They've been attacked in front of men and nothing has been done. And then when a woman say, I don't want to do this or do that because I'm not, all of a sudden, oh my God, where the protection at? It is embarrassing. And yes, I totally stand with what her son had to do. He had to do that because he could have come out. What about if he had done worse to her and then she didn't wake up the next day? Would these people that are in Facebook right now talking about, oh, he didn't deserve this, would they still have the same energy? What if he had swung on that woman and she hit the floor and never got up? Let's talk about that. But some people want to be sympathetic and be like, oh my God, he didn't deserve it. Though. He did. I'm just going to say it out loud. You don't go out putting hands on strangers. Okay, let's say if she was a woman of no color, would everybody be having the same energy? Because I saw Fox News, by the way. I literally saw them making this case, people turning the whole story, talking about she texted her son. And I'm like, well, hold on a second. Is this not the same video that we are all watching in here of this woman being attacked? When did she have the time to text her son? And the news, I'm just gonna say the news feed, we're trying to spin this so hard, but there was evidence that she didn't do it, so she didn't have to go to jail. If I felt like some people wanted her to go to jail, some people wanted her and her son to go to jail. Even Fox News was out there saying, "Oh, she said," before they could even see any evidence, because of course it's a woman of color. So let's just push it forward and just tell everybody that she texted us up. When normally you wait for the evidence before you open your mouth. And watching that video, I was like, is it not the same video that we are all watching? When did she text the son? It was instinct that drove that boy. It was instinct that drove that boy. He saw his mother in danger, being attacked by this total lunatic, a stranger, by the way, a man that had been putting hands on other women, a man that had been getting away with this behavior for a long time. And he now thinks he's untouchable and he can take that behavior outside. See, not everybody is able to take what anyone can dish. If you're crazy in your house, you keep that madness in your house. You don't take it outside. If you're crazy with your girlfriend, you don't take that outside, because you don't know who is gonna literally not take that ish from you. And I'm just gonna say this: he found out. He found out. Do I feel sorry for him? No, because I'm going to be bringing up the video of him actually swinging on this woman when this woman was just talking to him to leave her alone. And he was like, say it one more time, as if he was talking to his wife or somebody that he's known for a long time. Or he's talking to his kid or something. So like he knows this person for a long time. He's a family member or a wife or a girlfriend or something. Say that one more time. I'm like, boy, some people be out here playing too much. And this is another thing. When Black women are talking about they are not being protected, this is exactly one of the scenario. This is one of the examples. And when women in general are coming out and being like, we are not being protected, but you want us to do this, do that. And then when we say something, all of a sudden you talk about there ain't going to be no protection anymore. Like, I don't know if I told you guys this story. A bartender, a woman of no color, by the way, she was walking in a bar when a man was actually arguing with another lady. She said she didn't know if it was his girlfriend or not, and he was being very angry, and he was like literally trying to hold the lady's hand, and the lady was like no, and she tried to stop the fight. She tried to stop them from fighting and to stop the man from harming this other lady that was at the bar. And this man picked up the glass of whiskey and wanted to throw it on her. And she was in the other side of the counter, by the way. Wanted to throw it on her, and she flinched. So the man was trying to now harm the bartender because the other woman found the opportunity to get out. And let's not forget, there were men around and nobody did anything about it. It was later on that the bouncer came and tried to separate them. And she even said in this story, that was not the end of the case. That was not the end of the story. The man was taken out of the club, and then she saw him right back in the club, smiling at her, like smiling, giving her that smirk. Giving her that smirk. And she called the manager, like, what is this guy doing in here? He's very dangerous. And by the way, the manager is a man. The bouncers are men. They have waitresses that are men in there, both men and women. Nobody did anything. This man came up and threatened her. And she told the manager this. And he said, you know what he said to her? You're going to have to go apologize to him. And she said she's not apologizing. And later on, when the club closed, when everything was shut down, they were preparing to go home. The man came in the bar and the manager called her and some other bouncers, some other men, by the way, and they called her to actually come and apologize to somebody that was threatening her. And she said she was not gonna apologize. And they were like, he's a dangerous man. But aren't you all men? That is exactly what she replied. Aren't you all men? Ain't you supposed to be the one protecting me? Ain't you the ones that come out here talking about we ain't gonna protect you, we're protecting women? The manager said he couldn't stop the guy from coming in the bar because he was a dangerous man. Where the protection at? See, that little boy did what he had to do. This little boy that did this, that shot this guy, he did what he had to do. Because you don't know the kind of concussion this man would have given to the mother. And this is not the first time he's been putting hands on women, by the way. This is not the first time. So I'm just going to pull up this video over here. Let me just pull it up so that you guys can see how this ish went.
Who? Get in the car? Who? Nay. Get your food. Get your food. If you say one more thing, I'm going to knock you out. Oh, my grandma, say one more thing, I'm going to knock you out. Oh, say one more thing, I'm going to knock you out.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Just look at it. So when did she have time to actually, text? Because people were saying she texted her son to do this. When did she have the time to text her son? Because I don't see, I can't find when she had the time to text her son in here. So she didn't have the time to text her son. She was totally being abused. There was a man that was standing in line, just moved out, like, no, I don't want none of this. I'm not going to go there and try to stop this. Just moved, went on his own business. Everybody else left and left that woman there to fend for herself. Okay, let me just bring up this particular one that I heard from Facebook. Let me just bring up this video.
The comment section, but I don't want to show the person who shared it. Well, their caption. I just want to share their caption. And this person right here, Magic Carter. I don't know if they said that's his sister or they said I'm thinking that's an ex-girlfriend or baby mama because he's all over her Facebook page. And somebody in the comment section took a screenshot of someone's comment that was on this post saying that he does put his hands on women. Like, well, he did put his hands on women. And he almost disfigured her. I don't understand. I am not standing 10 toes down with anybody who is capable of doing that to someone unprovoked. Like the men on this app get up here and say, if a woman, they call us females. If a female hits me, I'm a, you know what they say. But this was not the case. Not one man said, yo, chill, bro. Not one man. Not one man.
And she's totally right. Nobody came out. And the only person that had to save her was her son. He was only 14. What do you want the boy to do? Go ahead and fight this man. The boy is still very young. He's still very tender. So yes, he has to. This is self-defense. Absolutely self-defense. And for those people that try to spin it around and try to make sure that this woman get locked up, like, you should be ashamed of yourself. And I'm gonna say for any other news broadcasting network that we're in that ish too, trying to make it, oh, look at a black woman over here sending her son to go and do this. They try to paint it like this. They tried. And I'm like, not everything is about politics. Not everything is about black and white. At this time, I feel like the media is literally just using every opportunity to make everything into political topics or divide people all the time. Oh, look at these people over here. Yeah, those people over there are doing this. Yeah, they're teaching their son how to be violent. But if my son or your son that, is not of that particular community or that ethnicity or color, if they go out and do the same, we got to protect them and tell everybody the truth. But when it's the other way, let's not wait for evidence. Let's open our mouth and talk ish and make this into a political topic. At this point, I'm just going to say this. This is why I don't like listening to news unless it is something very, very interesting that I'm like, maybe that's why also I'm in TikTok, because many people have That is exactly why they wanted to close TikTok. There was too many receipts on TikTok. There was a lot of receipts on TikTok. I prefer, watching TikTok instead of being brainwashed by the media out here. I'm not gonna be doing that because we all have eyes. And this is the age of social media. A lot of things are being pulled in front of you, like you can see the receipt mostly. And the fact that they try to spin this into a political black and white ish, and I'm like, what why can't you be just a decent person? Wait, if you don't know what has happened, keep your mouth shut, look for the evidence, at least try to listen first before you start spreading false narrative. And later on, they took it back. Oh, the charges have been dropped. Why was she arrested in the first place? They said because she left the crime scene. But when they heard that they were looking for both of them, both mother and son turned themselves in. They turned themselves to the police. They turned themselves in. And then they decided, why were they hold in the first place? Because I don't think anybody else, if it was from any other community, that would happen. And the fact that also the media actually tried to talk about, oh, she texted her son. You could have seen in the whole footage, when did she have the time to text her son? Is it while that man was plunging her face? She was there texting her son while getting hit in the face? How? Wow. I'm going to say this. You guys, let me know what you think about this particular topic in the commentary section. Don't forget to press the like button and subscribe, and I will see you all on the next one. Have a great day and goodbye.